What is the exact reaction of Martin Muni's current operation in Portugal? And what Portugal media is talking about, what Portugal politicians are talking about, and especially what migrants are talking about this operation. It was a very sad incident. It did not happen in any country like that. That Portugal government is standing people, migrants in a line like terrorists, and they are checking one by one. Remember, there were genuine migrants and also people who are without even file lock. This is the permission of Portugal government that you can work here without file lock, and they are paying taxes. So what is the reaction of the media? First of all, I would like to say a very significant point. Community of immigrants in Portugal is not much united as they should be. I am telling you frankly, in Canada, when Indian students were banned, they were on protest and they were together and they were bulk in numbers. And then Canadian PM just in some months back refused to deport them on the rules of IRCC. He told that these students are innocent after protest. Why immigrants are not uniting at one point of all Portugal, and they are doing a little bit protest or peaceful march to show that we are immigrants, we are respected, and we are together, we are united, and we do not support this march. And I am telling you, if the immigrants will not stand up against this operation, because this operation is not against illegals, it's against almost all immigrants, because they were checking all immigrants. Even you are cleared, you showed your documents, but you was standing in lines, and you was just a culprit, and you was looking a terrorist. Now the point is that the politicians statement, the political party, the ruling party and the opposition party, this is good news. I am not satisfied from the immigrants. They must be united. Only 150 people did march against this operation. Otherwise, if you see, there is no any positive or any forceful reaction of immigrants of Portugal. And I would like to tell you that Portugal politicians maximum did not favor this operation, and they told that respect matters. These are the people who are working in our country. These are the people who are paying taxes in our country. These are the people who are giving us benefits financially. Economy of our country has been increased by these people, and we cannot humiliate them as a human. They are not animals standing in lines like terrorists, like in a jail. These pictures were very shocking for Portuguese national as well. And I also tell you some good news. Portuguese people, Portuguese nationals, there were Portuguese nationals who were mixed. Some were telling that, okay, this operation is right and it should be done, and they are a little bit against immigrants. You know that there are some extremists against immigrants present in each society, but Portuguese nationals, I am talking about some Portuguese nationals, also spoke in favor of immigrants. They told, we are talking about controlled migration, we are talking about control illegal immigration, we are talking about don't allow much immigrants in our country, but standing them in a line, like you can say like dogs, like animals. Sorry for that, the words I have used, but it never happened. We saw in Americans when they captured people in a terrorist activity of 9/11. We saw such peoples in putting in lines and checking and doing these things in America, but never happened in any country. And these people were not illegals. Remember, these peoples need to be checked by authorities, mean that they were just immigrants. So when they were checking you are legal, they were talking to them you are free. It means that at least before checking of documents, he was being humiliated. Such checks operations might be possible in other areas of the Portugal as well. Therefore, now I talk to Portugal media. Portugal media, which is always uh, less in favor of immigrant. You know that they are always talking about adverse informations regarding immigrants, and that was not good. But some media did not favor. They told that way of handling migrants, way of checking migrants is not justifiable by any cost. Good thing is that criticism on this operation continues in Portugal. This is very good thing, but this criticism must be from immigrants in a unified form. And I remember immigrants gathered in AIMA office, outside AIMA office, when TRC cards were not coming, and they were together and they were raising banners, and they were showing Portuguese nationals. Portugal is famous for peaceful protest, and even Portuguese nationals do protest. I still believe that nationals, especially the Asian nationals, will be united together, and there is no any type of country. You do not belong to any country. You are immigrant. If you will talk about that, I am Indian, he is a Sri Lankan, he is a African, he is a Pakistani, he is a Bengali, he is a Nepali, and he is not my friend. No, your all benefits in Portugal are together. When you will stand together, I think your unity will motivate the security authorities, not to check like that. And we immigrants are not against checking. The checking were going on earlier as well, because migrants, when they were staying there, the police authorities on the roads, in the markets, they were checking documents of immigrants. But this way of Marty Moniz scared a lot of immigrants who are upcoming in Portugal as well. If immigrants will not get respect, and technically respect is everything, if they will not get respect, and they will be disrespected, and almost time will also be wasted. I think overall the analysis is that politicians did not like that, the Portugal media did not like that way of operation. But immigrants story is that immigrants reaction was not superficial, and they just only you can say 100 to 150 people, they stood together. It must be in thousands. I hope in future some people will stand up, and immigrants will reunite the immigrants, and will do something superior in favor of immigrants, so that these operations, such operation of Marty Moniz, may not be repeated in the Portugal. Thank you very much.